World, Season 2, Episode 21, or as it's called in some other places, Ray Zero, Episode 46. And yes, for those of you wondering, I will be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0 and go. Alright. I'm excited for days. I mean, hey. Ain't anything ever easy for Subaru, that's the thing. Oh! I mean, hey, why not? Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Fuck. Oh. But then again, though. I mean, and it was never brought up, though. I'm not gonna blame Garfield for not mentioning it earlier, though. I'm just saying. And plus, they weren't on the finest of terms up until just recently. Oh. Huh. You know what? I actually can't wait to see. I hope we get to see a team up with Garfield and his sis. Just viscerally wreck Elsa. That'd be so immensely satisfying. I mean, it is Subaru. He wouldn't be lovable if he had a much more normal personality. Huh. And now that he said that, Ram's probably gonna do something absolutely crazy. But for a good reason, not. Like it when it comes to people like Ram, they'd only do something outside of the wild if push comes to shove. Oh. You know, I actually kind of like. I love this heroic send off that Subaru is getting too. Oh, that is fucking. Oh, that is song. I love it. Long shot. Yeah, I think that's its name. At least when I've listened to it online. The condensed version they use for the anime is pretty darn awesome, but man, the full version of this, it's like soup to the ears. I absolutely adore it. Ah, that part with Amelia Geese and Fortuna always gets to me. Mm. And now that I've had a better context of the opening, now that I've seen more Ray Zero Season 2 episodes, the opening is actually multi-layered, definitely. Let me just see the final bits though, because those are like the only bits the anime hasn't really shown off yet. I just hope that in the scene where Amelia's crying ain't anything that. Yes, that's what I really want to see. Elsa versus Garfield looks like it's going to be primetime entertainment. I just wonder who's going to unleash that epic attack against those man-eating rabbits, though. I mean, it's the super way, though. Aww. But simultaneously, though, Subaru cares about all the others, and if anything, him leaving just shows us how much he has faith in Amelia to take care of things. The thing is, considering that time isn't on the sign, she might have to do it sooner rather than later. Oh. I mean, hey, you know what? I actually like that honesty from him. Hey, I don't think that, at least for me, I don't think that warrants are losing points, though. I think it's the polar opposite, actually. Oh. That's going to be quite the undertaking, though. Oh, yeah, there's anyone. Jeez. Hope there comes a day, though, when Ram isn't just satisfied with being looked at as just a tool, though. Because honestly, I think she deserves better treatment than that. But yeah, at least this is a step in the right direction, though, for Ram. Aww. And you know, I wouldn't mind this one bit, actually, seeing Emilia make an attempt at trying to emotionally lift someone up, because usually it's her that's emotionally lifted up. I mean, save for the exceptions that she acts as motivations for Subaru, but aww. Oh boy. Hopefully in here to cause trouble, but hey, you never know. Shit. Oh man. Well, he kind of deserves a welcoming like that. Yeah, finally Amelia confronted it, and she did it exceptionally well, though. All the way saying it, it sounds like he's saying it in a somewhat sarcastic tone, though. No, even like in her worst moments, I don't really. I think Amelia's too hard on herself. She wasn't really worthless because, all things considered, even in the worst cases, she did act as an emotional support for either Puck or Subaru. So, hold on a minute, Doji. As for why I have these clothing, it's because I had a feeling that this Ray Zero episode is going to be absolutely fantastic. So that's why I got work light clothes. Oh, this was just trying to put a wedge into Subaru's words, but hey, you know what? Oh shit. But regardless, though, there is a difference between Roswell and Subaru, though. Because when it comes to Subaru, he genuinely does love Amelia. While with Roswell, I'd say, at least going by what they show in the flashback, what he had for a kid that just looked like absolute obsession. I mean, yeah, there was likely a good amount of genuine love, too. And even though there are similarities between Roswell and Subaru, there are some major contrasts, too. Ah! And he has nothing to say to that. Just looking at the facial expressions. That confidence that Rosalind is. Ah, I'm loving how it's gone. Oh. And that is some phenomenal growth for Amelia right there. Saying, I mean, hey, it's the reality. He's going to have to accept it. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? I thought it was just the area around the century being in danger. I didn't think that the world was going to be in potential danger too. I didn't think the stakes were going to be I mean, I knew the stakes were going to get higher eventually, but I didn't think they'd get that high though. Well, once you start spending enough time with someone, you start to pick up some of their phrases and even manner of speaking, at least to a certain extent. Oh, hello, Protector de Biaco. Hola. As for me, when it comes to Attack on Titan Season 4, I'm seeing it in chunks. I'm currently caught up on the manga, in case you're wondering, which is currently ahead of the anime. I'm not completely caught up with the manga, but it's ahead of where the anime is going to currently cover for Season 4. Hmm. Probably all of it, knowing Roswell. Oh shit! Ah. I just hope Amelia completely has her guard up, though. Damn, Roswell. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised to say that he's an absolute figurative chess master. I mean, I wouldn't blame him considering some of the times where Rams helped out Subaru in some of the loops. Oh, that's interesting, Ami Adoji. Oh, that's okay, Projector di Bieco. That I can try reading the bits of English you type out, so it's all good. And I'm assuming knowing Ram, there are going to be some tough ass conditions. Okay, I mean, they've already pulled off of that. Alright, that's. Ooh. Okay. So they, at the very least, that's been achieved. Shit, they've all been kind of a doozy, though. Fuck! I was hoping we'd hear the third one. But hey, you know what? I mean, it does build up narrative tension if we don't know the third condition until it's later on. Hmm. Oh shit! To think we'd get this much character development for Ram too, where she'd actually be going up against the Roswell. I love it. I'm on like Ram's the last type of individual to do that. Hmm. The thing is, though, even if that were the case, how would you even try to get the upper hand against the Roswell if she's by herself, though? It's quite the interesting perspective right there. Whoa, what? Hmm. Yeah. Unless, say Rem has some kind of hidden ally, or also hidden around to try to make up the difference, but. Oh no. I mean, probably because despite how much easier it'd be, I mean, the. Jeez. Actually, I like how when it comes to Ram, instead of taking like the easier route, she's trying to take the tougher one. But hey, at least it's better than operating on absolutely nothing, though. Hope she either has traps or some hidden backup. Oh! Wait, what? Did I just hear Pug's voice? Oh, hello, Aku Senpai. As for Baku no Hero Protector the Back, we haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. Yo, whoa, what the? Yeah, now Roswell's truly fucked. Oh man, I actually really want to see this fight, but hey, you know what? I don't mind seeing what's going on in the mansion, though. Besides, it has felt like the first time in forever too since they've actually shown it off. Oh. I mean, I just hope nothing happens to Petra, though. Ah, shit. Kono dia da. It's Kono dia. Oh. Oh. Here's the. Here's the evil little beauty. I just hope for her sake, Subaru, Garfield, or Garfield's sister just show up in the nick of time because. Yes! And it's felt like forever since Freddy Chris has some screen time. Jeez! No, it does make sense. I mean, when it comes to Elsa, she has absolute confidence in the world. Unfortunately, Reinhardt couldn't finish this bitch off. But hey, you know what? Actually, I like the fact that it mentions why Elsa does feel stronger, at least in season 2, than she did in season 1, at the very least. Aww. That's really nice to get to see Vertica's perspective on Petra there. But the thing is, will she actually be able to find the door? Yeah. The only one that's able to do with a high degree of success is Subaru so far, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm not ready for Boku no Hero Season 5 animated, OG. And then the unfortunate thing is, even if Petra gets out of the mansion, who knows where else his backup lies either. Because some of the previous loops haven't given us enough information on that yet. Aww. Oh, speak of the devil! Yes! And just the way he shows up with absolute swagger and confidence. Ah. Well, yeah. It's more to leave it up to him and his backup, too. I mean, she doesn't want to open up her bowels, though. I mean, it should be pretty apparent. Yeah! Oh. Finally! Yes! The family reunion we've all been waiting for. Oh, he deserved to be kicked for that. Should have put in an assist instead of a bro. Maybe he wouldn't have been kicked. I mean, hey, it's not the size that counts, but the quality. Okay, that is just absolutely reckless, though, for Garfield. Aww. Oh. I mean, at least they're seemingly giving Garfield a narrative chance of beating Elsa. And hopefully she makes her bowels split out, too. That'd be the most fitting death for a bitch like Elsa. Ah, there's... Okay, I'm assuming it's Subaru who's gonna enter. Yeah. Ah, well, speaking like chatty is. Oh. Oh, dang. No, wait, don't tell me it's over. Fuck! I mean, that was amazing, though. I mean, as for the manga, anime, doji, the reason I'm not going to read the Boku no Hero manga is because in case I do react to the anime, I don't want to be spoiled by the manga. Because the manga is full of spoilers. That's why. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good idea for me to read the manga for that reason. You know? Now, as for the episode itself, I'm going to give it straight up a 9.25 out of 10 rating. It was by far one of the best episodes of the series by far because, for one, we had a lot of plot progression. Finally, we got back to the mansion. After multiple weeks of the series not going back to the mansion, And on top of that, something else that I also really love about this episode too. I love the fact that for this one, you finally get to see a confrontation between Roswaal and Ram, seeing Ram show off a bit of her independence against Roswaal. That's something I also absolutely adore. Something I love about this episode, it's giving us monumental confrontations in the second half after some intense build-up in the first half, and that's what I thought I did fantastic from a story standpoint. And plus, what's gonna give this episode extra narrative weight is because in the previous loops, we got to see Elsa just visibly decimate Federica in combat in some of the previous loops. So it's gonna be nice if Garfield does manage to lay waste to Elsa. It's gonna be much more satisfying, just due to that all that build up that we got to see in the previous loops. So that's why I thought this episode is doing really well for itself from a story standpoint. And then on top of that, just seeing Subaru show up with absolute confidence and swagger will just put a smile to my face. Now, aside from that, something else that I also really enjoyed about this episode too, that twist with Puck coming back. I was like, oh damn. That's definitely was a huge surprise, but a welcome one. And you know what? I actually love it because I felt like if Puck would have died, yeah, it would have been a pretty darn intense stuff, but at least with Puck back, he's going to be able to pull off much more feats, and I've actually been waiting to see Puck actually interact with this much more confident Amelia, too. So that's another thing that I also felt went towards the episode, its favor narratively. Now, from a character standpoint, that's where this episode absolutely shined, though. Seeing Amelia have absolute... Oh, and I finally looked up what Kono Dio Dai is. It's from JoJo, Protector de Becco. I didn't have the chance to look it up earlier until I finished the reaction, since the episode had like so many intense moments going back to back. I wasn't able to switch the screen, at least not up until the episode was over, at least. So yeah, that's why I wasn't going to risk it, in case you're wondering. So that's what I love with the deal with Amelia. And then aside from Amelia building a lot more self-confidence, something else that was really nice was Ram actually going up against Roswaal. It's been a long time coming too. And in addition to that, something else that I also really enjoyed, just seeing that beautiful reunion between Garfield and Federica and seeing their touching reunion, that was really darn glorious right there. And that's why I felt this episode was just fantastic from a character standpoint. And plus, it was nice to get to see Petra, even though she's in a dangerous situation, she kept her composure relatively well. Gotta give credit to that too. And then Subaru showing off with that radiant charisma always puts a smile to my face. And that's why I thought the script for the episode was pretty darn great. Now, that is, well, no, if you read My Hero Academia, you're not going to get spoiled by anime only. No, it's the opposite. If you only watch the animated doji, you might be spoiled by manga only fans. At least that's how I perceive it. Which, yes, for those of you wondering, when it comes to Boku no Hero, it's 50-50 whether I'll watch it. Just my schedule is way too stacked, so I'm likely not going to be able to watch it anytime soon. Doesn't mean I won't watch it eventually. Just means that if I do watch it, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to do that. Hopefully I'll be able to do it soon, though. But, yeah. Aside from that, other elements that I really appreciate from the episode, I thought the visuals got the job done pretty well. While there wasn't anything that stood out to me that made me go, oh man, this looks good. There wasn't anything that also stood out that made me think, man, this looks bad. I think the animation got the job done properly. And plus, Even though, yes, the animation didn't have massive amounts of, say, Sakuga, I think it worked well for itself, considering the fact that the big fights are going to be in next week's episode. It's going to make sense that the animation staff is going to want to rein it in so that they've got their best animators ready for next week's episode. So I'm not going to blame the animators too much on that. And then aside from that, gotta say though, the artwork was pretty darn beautiful though, because there weren't any moments where I thought it looked off model. I thought everyone looked consistent to the character design sheets. And in addition to that, the vocal performances were absolutely fantastic, especially from Ram's voice actress this week. You can definitely tell she gave it her all. Music that was used in this week's episode was great too. And that's why if I had to rate the episode overall, I gotta give it definitely a high tier 9.25 out of 10 episode. Well, yeah, it is a stacked season for Spring Anime Dojo. I agree with you on that. I'm definitely excited to see what that season's going to bring into the table. Now, right before I go, y'all, let me just say thank you very much to Anime Doji, Protector de Beko, and also Aku Slapa, and also everyone else. Thank you very much for watching the video. Hope y'all have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Well, hey, that's pretty cool, Anime Doji. Just as long as you only watch the anime, don't go to Boku no Hero forums. As long as you don't go to forums, then you'll be safe from spoilers. At least I would hope you'd be safe. You never know with people that do spoilers. They always try to find unique ways of ruining anime-only's fun. Well, not all manga fans, but a portion of them would try it, though. But anyways, I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone. Hope you have a fun, great, safe, and fantastic day, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. Bye-bye, everyone.